night. Tried every night. Tried everyone, but there's no one else inside. Singing to the world, the way to be right.
It's been a long week, and I'm a little on edge. I think I need to call my friends. Somebody come save me. It's 5:01, and we can drink the night away. Pour a little bourbon for me and my friends, and we'll see how this story ends. We'll kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done. When the night is over at 6 a.m., I'll roll on home with a smile on my face. It felt like a good night, get a little crazy, let it all out and howl at the moon. My head is ringing like they're playing house bells, and I can barely remember my name. Kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done. We're feeling alright, we'll turn it up and get down tonight. We're feeling alright, we'll turn it up and get loud tonight. Kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done. Kick up some dust, cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. We're drinking whiskey tonight, won't stop till the bottle's done.
It's days like this you'll never miss. Every hour's eating at your soul. If someone say they'd save you, then leave you hanging out in the cold. You've tried everything, but hell consumes the night. You've tried everyone, but there's no one else inside. Singing to the world, the way to be right. Time is running out. Singing to the world, the way to be right. days like this, you swing and miss, while your mind's digging your own hole. Where are the heroes tonight? There's nowhere inside, and it's you against the world. Taking on the world, the momentum in life. Time is running out. Taking on the world, the momentum in life. Where's your hero now? You thought they were bad, but they're running away. Where is your hero now? Where's your hero now? I see the pain buried in those eyes. Where is your hero now? Where's your hero now? You thought they were bad, but they're running away. Where is your hero now? Where's your hero now? I see the pain buried in those eyes. Where is your hero now? Where's your hero now?
Does anybody know her name? Does she know I feel the same? Does anybody know her name? How does she feel? Does anybody know her name? Does she know I feel the same?
interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to rename the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner in the home of
And now, race fans, for the most famous words in motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, everybody, and welcome to ASR Tour. Just got it in time. I was kind of distracted, completely lost track of time, but hey, we got the national anthem in, we got those engines started. We got 53 seconds to go until we grid on up. Tonight's race, the round of 8, is going to shrink to the final 4, as they will wait, is that it? Final 4? No, we have 2 weeks left. I'm wrong, because we still have Talladega. So, we just hit the round of 8. Forgot we were off last week. And we have playoffs going everywhere. Tonight, bumpy Daytona. As the round of 8 begins, 100 laps, 2 stages, one at lap 25, one at lap 50. It's going to be a good time. Playoff driver is still going to be marked with a P. And do not have their teams listed with them. We'll go big screen. And get our starting grid up. Sean Wilder takes the pole. Playoff driver. Right next to other playoff driver, Daniel Holloway. DJ Maddish, Dalton Gibson, Todd Poston, and Matt Williamson, set of playoff drivers. 3. Russell Hancock, Brianna Loren, Will Weber, Carl Lingle. Lingle also a playoff driver. Jeremy Osborne, Kirby Caputa, Tommy Cook, and John Bell. Cook, a playoff driver. Ethan Horse and Jason Miz. Brad Saxton, Eddie Morris. Duvendak, playoff driver, Nathan Aldrich. Ambrose Knievel, Matt Benke. And Len McNeese, bringing up the rear. Well, let's get that old state to go. We'll get our old ticker up. We'll start up here with old Sean Wilder as they go around this formation lap. They're going to have 2 weeks, Bumpy Daytona and Talladega, to try to secure their fate into the top 4. Appreciate everybody tuning in. See, we got a couple YouTube and 1 Facebook, so appreciate you as always. We await the pace car to get out the way and the 91 to get things started. Pace car off. And Sean Wilder gets things started under green for the first time tonight. 1 of 100 laps here at Bumpy Daytona. Right away, you see these guys getting single file. We try to get organized early, as these bumps are going to try to rattle these Xfinities, push them around the track. We got a new feature. We'll play with it later on tonight. And I'll show you what we're talking about, especially as we get to hit road situations. 50% fuel. So we're looking anywhere between 4 about 4 pit stops, depending on how we go. Remember, we will not throw cautions for stages. We will have 2, one at the completion of lap 25 and one at the completion of lap 50. And the 88, Brad Saxton, already off pace. And it looks like Duvendak, who was trying to race from a hotel, he is on his way down here to Florida, has disconnected. We'll look in Discord. He's still in Discord, so maybe he's trying to get back in. DJ Madish now going to move to the high side behind Daniel Holloway. That's going to put Todd Poston behind Sean Wilder. Holloway on the high side. Madish going to have to be careful. He is not clear of the 91 yet. You can see the bumps. These guys are coming around that turn. Cars getting tossed around. Looks like Jeremy Osborne almost getting caught up in the middle there. Finds his way back to the bottom of the track. And side by side they come again. Poston pushing Wilder, Madish pushing Holloway. Oh, contact, and the 69 gonna take some hits. Well, that's gonna put us under our first caution. And I talked about some new features tonight. Well, let's tune in and see what we got as we head to the caution booth. Well, that's all messed up, but hey, we'll fix that in a sec. Maybe. We'll try it. And let's get into our replay. Find out what went on as the 69. Well, he got tossed in there. Madish, Holloway, Wilder, Poston, Dalton Gibson, Williamson, Ethan Horse, Russell Hancock, Will Weber, Kirby Caputo, Brianna Laurent, Jeremy Osborne, Carl Lindell, all taking major damage. And it starts up front. 69 comes down, clips Poston and Wilder, collects everyone. Holloway was not safe from this. As Wilder got neck coated, comes back up, takes out Holloway. And Madish just gets destroyed. Let's ride in the cockpit of DJ Madish here. Just comes down, hits Wilder, gets thrown onto his side. Cars driving all around him. And under caution we are. Who is going to use these fast repairs? And Rob Duvendak has made his way to the track. And you can see all the cars lined up on pit road. as Ambrose Knievel is our new leader. And looking for fast repairs. Who has used them? Well, looks like Jeremy Osborne. Ethan Horst just used his. So 2 drivers already having to burn that precious fast repair. Just 6 laps in. And you can see all the traffic still on pit road trying to get these cars fixed up. They know it's a long race. Did they have to tow? Will they be able to get out under their power? Looks like Gibson, Post, and Weber already 2 laps down. DJ Madish already 2 laps down. Holloway still on the lead lap. In 18th, Duvendak is having some problems. That hotel is not being very nice to do. And we'll bring it back full screen. As it looks like DJ Madish remaining on pit road. And it looks like Will Weber may still be on pit road. Pace car will go away this time. The lights are off. Ambrose going to be your new leader. Tommy Cook starting on his outside. Matt Williamson and Matt Benke are going to be row 2, responsible for pushing. As they come around, pace car getting ready. There it goes. It's pulling off. Ambrose and Cook going side by side. We are back to green flag racing. As Tommy Cook gets way on out there. And he's going to drop down in front of Ambrose right away. If Ambrose wants to go high, that'll link up some RGR teammates with Williamson and Cook. That's going to put Benke, the first car, well, was going to be the first car on the outside, but as expected. Ambrose is going to move high. Benke going to move to his outside, give him a little bit of space. Lingle starting to get a little loose there. A set of 3 squirrels. Ambrose, Lingle, and Osborne. On the bottom side, you've got Cook, Williamson, and John Bell. With a little Jason Miz thrown in the action. As these guys go side by side. Oh, that high line gets real high there, gets real close to the wall, able to keep it off of it. Williamson pushing Tommy Cook out in front. He's got John Bell with him. It looks like Benke may be getting filed back, and Sean Wilder going to be involved in another one. And tempers are going to start flaring in the chat. This one going to be Holloway, Banky, Wilder, Poston, McNeese, and Hancock. Let's get it back to caution. And you can see Banky and Wilder meet up. Banky not knowing where to go. He kind of got filed back. And again, Banky's trying to keep it up high. And the bump just kind of throws Wilder into him. He collects Daniel Holloway. Poston loses his front again. Russell Hancock, nowhere to go, takes that damage, gets below the line. Checks up just in time of hitting the 91. And here they come down pit road. Tommy Cook, Matt Williamson, they stay out. Brianna Loren also stays out. John Bell. Everybody coming in to get a little bit of gas. Playoff implications. Cook, Williamson, Lingle, and Wilder back in 13th. You were top 4 playoff drivers. Holloway, Poston, Duvendak sitting in the bottom. And I do believe we're actually missing a playoff driver, so rough night for Duvendak with that connection issue he's going to have. But yet somehow he's managing to stay up a couple positions. This race keeps going the way it's going. He may be able to escape this if cars aren't able to finish it. Fast repairs. Jeremy Osborne used his. Ethan Horse, we said he used his. Eddie Morris has now used his, and I'm not sure why. Dalton Gibson, Todd Poston, and Rob Duvendak used his. And Duvendak flashing again. And with that, we'll head to a quick commercial. And we will bring it back live. As the pack coming down the backstretch. Tommy Cook, Williamson, going to be the front row. Brianna Laurent and John Bell going to be row 2. Lingle, Osborne, row 3. Caputa and Knievel, row 4. Jason Miz and Ethan Horse are going to be row 5. We await the pace car to go off. And if this continues, this could be a long night. Pace car off. And green flag racing once again. Williamson going to come behind his teammate. That leaves John Bell up high. Oh, John Bell going to make contact with his teammate, Brianna Loren. Able to save it and keep it going. See the squirrels checked up. Oh, and the jumbling is happening. John Bell's a little bit low, needs to come up high, start that second line. Car's not knowing where to go as the high line is a little bit slower right now. It allowed Tommy Cook and Matt Williamson to get a good car length in front of Brianna Loren. Kirby Caputa now gets into that lower line. He's going to be the third car. And I am not sure where Lauren went. 6, all the way back to 16th. Filed all the way to the back. Two RGR teammates lead the way. Now, we are 15 laps in. Our leaders, Cook and Williamson, on only 10 laps in. The rest of the field on a 5, except for Loren. She also stayed out. So I believe if you're RGR, you are expecting cautions to happen and give you the opportunity to pit. Because they're going to just try to stay out in front. John Bell now has Ambrose Knievel on that high line. That kick Chevy Camaro really getting pushed around on these bumps. You can see him jumping from almost from midline to a high line out there in front. Williamson doing a really good job staying with his teammate. Carl Lingle, he's looking to advance. Carl been having a heck of a season. Hasn't had to use his fast repair. Avoided most of this damage tonight. He's looking to keep that car clean and try to bring home a checker for the first time all season. Carl, always a fun guy to interview with. As it looks like Loren, Dubendad, Wilder, Nathan Aldrich. Looks like those guys all separated off pace. Tommy Cook has led 11 laps so far. Matt Williamson 1 lap. Ambrose Knievel has led 2. And Sean Wilder led 2. These guys looking for some green flag racing, trying to get a long run. They know if they can get to a green flag pit stop, it will definitely break up the field. Everybody should have the gas to make it to the first stage. Remember, first stage is coming at the completion of lap 25. And no caution will be thrown. Tommy Cook and Matt Williamson continue to lead this thing as they approach lap 22. They're maintaining with this 15-lap stint, trying to get to stage 1. Looks like Bell, Miz, Ambrose Knievel have all entered. Oh, that was lap 10. Never mind, I can't read that chart. As the pack coming up on Sean Wilder. Wilder staying to the bottom side. The field going high around him. Wilder just trying to get out of the way. And Eddie Morris in true Eddie Morris fashion. The only car on the high side. Looking to get a run. And without any help, nobody with them. That's going to leave Tommy Cook in the front of a single file line, trying to get his way to stage. I think these guys will be content staying pretty single file until the last lap. As Cook brings it around, this is the white flag for stage 1 coming. Remember, there will not be a caution unless caution comes out on its own. Nobody getting next to these two guys. Is Lingle content with a third place? I don't think Saxton is going to be the one to help get Lingle to the front. So if you're Carl Lingle, I think you've got to accept the third place. Not trying to make any moves. This thing stays green. You don't want to give up the position. Saxton not going to go with you, because he's going to stick with those RGR guys. Tommy Cook comes across. Tommy Cook, Williamson, Lingle, Saxton, Caputa, Bell, Hancock, Forrest, Miz, and Benke. Your stage point winners, and that is huge for Tommy Cook, Williamson, and Lingle, as they are playoff drivers. Interesting field right now. You've got 3 playoff drivers on the lead lap. Where's the other 5? Well, 4, because I think we only have 4 left tonight. Multiple laps down. Dubendak disconnected. Looks like Tommy Cook gonna be coming back up on. We have the caution. And that's gonna be Dalton Gibson, Ambrose Knievel. Right there, Ambrose just gets him spinning. And, well, we'll head to commercial as it brings the caution out after the stage. So everybody gonna go in, gas it up, get it ready. Be right back. All right, it looks like Rob Duvendak. We'll go back to full screen live. Appreciate you hanging out, hanging around as man, we are having some problems here at Bumpy Daytona. Duvendak has reconnected. Remains 4 laps down. Poston 2 laps down. Oh, Duvendak is way more than that. I don't know what is wrong with that and why it's showing 4 laps. He's way off. But back to green flag racing. Saxton next to Lingle. They win. Well, Saxton actually stayed out. Interesting. Maybe a strategy. Saxton, remember, not a playoff driver. Was it a strategy from RGR? Was it a strategy from RGR to maybe keep some of these playoff drivers a few laps down and them not get a free wave around? Saxton stays out with the 18 laps. A smart move from RGR. Each member doing their part. As Cook and Williamson are the playoff drivers from that team. But right now, Carl Lingle out in front. And Daniel Holloway back in the mix. Holloway, well, didn't realize he had some required repairs as we're going to have another wreck. This one's going to collect Lingle. The 343, the 88. Oh, another big one. Lingle, Cook, Hancock, Caputo, Williamson, Eddie Morris, Saxton, and Nathan Aldrich. And this starts up front. Lingle slides up. Tommy Cook does not. And it is going to collect some cars. Has back to caution. We go. For another race down pit road. That's going to allow Brad Saxton to make that much needed pit stop. That's surprisingly one driver still with a 0X, and it is not Rob Duvendak. Well, you've heard me say it before. Duvendak's coming to town. I didn't know we were going to spend this entire vacation doing a race review. That may be what it becomes. As Wilder still a lap down, Poston 2. Lingle now 2 laps down. Holloway 8 laps down. Duvendak 12 laps down. At this rate, Duvendak may gain positions in the points. We know he's not going to be happy with this outcome. As we are just a third of the way done. Kirby Kaputa, your new leader. On the outside, the 128, Jason Miz. Banky, Jeremy Osborne, row 2, Ethan Horst, John Bell, row 3, Brianna Laurent, Len McNeese, row 4, Aldrich and Hancock, row 5. 23 drivers started the race, 14 currently on the lead lap. As we shall bring it back to the big screen. It'll be 15 laps until the next stage when we go green. And if you're an ASR Tour driver, you'd love to go 15 laps just staying green and get this race to halfway. Pace car off. Kaputa and Miz looking to get things started. A long row of single drivers. You see Duvendak going right to the apron as he continues to have connection issues. He's just trying to stay out of the way. And at this rate, just finishing this thing may gain him some positive points amongst the playoff drivers, as there are numerous a lap or more down. And lots of damage. Not many fast repairs left. John Bell going to come down. He's going to fill a hole. Osborne getting loose a little bit behind Kaputa. Miz on the outside. He's looking to get some help from Mr. Matt Banky. Kaputa on the apron. Got to be careful down there. It is not forgiving. Now Osborne hitting the apron. Holloway, top to bottom. Miz to the lead. That 128 Chevy Camaro is out in front. Kaputa behind him, Osborne behind him. Benke trying to keep that high line form. He's got Len McNeese with him. And Kirby now going to come to the high side. He's looking to get back past the 128 of Jason Miz. And Benke gets filed out. Oh, not able to get back in his hole. Is he? He's going to get back in. The field came up quickly. But Benke just able to get back in. Ethan Horse out there in that Wonder Bread 15. He's currently riding third. So, for the first time all season, well, all playoff season, the top 10, there are no playoff drivers. First playoff driver, Matt Williamson, currently 11. Tommy Cook, 12. So if you're a playoff driver, you'd be okay. Oh, and the 15 is going to get turned. And somehow, here he is, coming back on track. And John Bell now fighting Jason Miz for the lead. Thought we were about to see another caution. Just able to survive it. Let's find out exactly what happened first over there. He's just going to get turned. Oh, hits the wall, but able to come back off. Only took a 2X there. So great save. Get it back on track. As Bell now continues to look to get around Miz. Williamson has moved into 10th. Wilder now 3 wide between, well, looks like Len McNeese and Carl Lingle. And it is tight. It is really tight on Bumpy Daytona. And they are 3 wide right now. Great job by those drivers. Giving each other some room, but yet still having fun going 3 wide. And they're going to drop it back to 2. As Miz taking a big push off Jeremy Osborne. He's going to get back in front of John Bell, getting pushed by Daniel Holloway. Holloway, 8 laps down. Horse, Knievel, Duvendak, and Kirby Caputo all off pace. Caputo got piled back and just not able to catch the back of the pack. All the way in the back by his lonesome. John Bell, now the only car on the high side. As Jason Miz continues to lead the race. He's got himself 6 laps led tonight. Just hits his 7th. Cook still the most laps led at 21. Tommy Cook currently riding 10th. Williamson riding 9th. Remember, a win by any of these playoff drivers gets them a lock into the final 4, which I'm guessing would be at Talladega, but more to come on that. Dubedak getting to the bottom. Oh, John Bell comes up off the wall a little bit. Slides on down, but able to keep it off of, what looked to be Matt Benke. It was Matt Benke. Coming up on the stage break. These guys trying to keep it in a long run. And also trying to keep it off the apron. Holloway just gets back clear in front of Miz. Almost makes contact. You saw him slide up a little bit. Tried to come back down as Miz was close in the door. And Miz now going to jump to the high side. Holloway gonna get Osborne to give him a shove. Miz looking for a stage win. Will he be able to stay out in front? Right now, Holloway, a lap car. Is Osborne going to be content? Taking a second here, maybe trying to get through Miz. And both of them get around him. Osborne now the leader. And this one's going to get on another wreck. We're going to have some saving. Everybody coming back out onto the track. Did Tommy Cook come back out on track? Oh, Lingle and Cook. Huge contact. Now with that contact, it does put Tommy Cook now down a lap. He has fallen to 14th. We have one playoff driver, Matt Williamson, on the lead lap. know that Discord has got to be hot. And the white flag is out for stage 2. Got Saxton meeting up with Williamson. And some lap traffic coming. This could be disastrous. We've got some tight 3-wide racing. Ambrose starting to swerve a little bit. Everybody gets around him. Osborne just has to hold position. He's got to push Holloway. He knows Williamson. And our results are going to show Jeremy Osborne, Williamson, Saxton, Len McNeese, John Bell, Jason Miz, Benke, Hancock, Brianna Loren, Nathan Aldrich. So the biggest shocker of the night, only one playoff driver taking stage points. As we have reached the halfway point. Took about an hour with all the cautions. But it seems these guys are starting to find their groove. We've had a couple close encounters. The caution did not come out. As Benke has entered the pits. Matt Williamson, now your leader. Duvendak just trying to get out the way. He is out here just turning his laps. Praying for some more wrecks. More wrecks involving playoff drivers would give Duvendak more laps. But more race reviews, so let's just keep it green, boys. Loren, Osborne, and Duvendak all come down pit road. Wilder now coming down pit road. Keep that race on pit road camera up, as this pack of leaders, they're going to have to come in shortly. We've got more coming in. That's going to be Miz. And a merge happening in front of the leaders. Williamson navigating around them. The field following. Williamson with his teammate Saxton. And here comes the back. Everybody trying to get around the cone, and Eddie Morris throws it sideways down pit road. These are still your leaders. Looks like Todd Poston looking to win the battle off pit road. Remember, he's a couple laps down. Hancock, your new leader. Will he be able to hold it? He's getting out there, but he's only going to have Todd Poston with him. Williamson. Whoa, having some problems. And that gave him a meatball. What happened to Williamson? Looks like it's self-inflicted. Gets the meatball flag. Williamson's going to have to come back down the pits. And I believe that is going to put every playoff driver off the lead lap. Russell Hancock, your leader. And he's got 2 teammates with him. And they're going to stay out in front in case of the caution. They're going to work to get a lap back. Poston 1 lap down. Holloway, well, he's 7 laps down. They're going to look to stay out in front of old Russ Hancock here. Miz is 7 seconds behind Russ Hancock. Russ Hancock could really run away with this race right now if these teammates stay with them. And no cautions were to come out. It'd be close. John Bell, Jason Miz, Len McNeese. They are looking, oh, and Benke now joining. They are looking to gain the leaders, but losing time. Now 9 seconds back. As here's the lead pack. Carl Lingle going to look to try to catch it. Don't know if he has enough speed. Kirby Caputa now. He's on the bottom side. He'll look to get the tail end. This may help Lingle. And this could become a 5-car pack with only 1 on the lead lap, and that's our leader, Russ Hancock. Miz and company and John Bell and folks, they are now 12 seconds back from Russ Hancock. And continuing to lose ground. If you're Russell Hancock right now, you've got to be pretty grateful that you've caught on to the 2 drivers you needed to find the most. And that's teammates Daniel Holloway and Todd Poston. And Williamson, he's 4 laps down now after clearing his meatball. A long pit stop for Matt Williamson. 2 minutes and 36 seconds in the box. As here's that lead pack. Well, you were just looking at him. And this is the pack looking to chase him down. Here's Carl Lingle now going to get involved in this pack. Will he be able to find the tail end of this one? Duvendak back there just looking like a drunk driver. Not used to using a joystick to try to get around this track. But somehow keeping it alive and with minimal incident points. All 0Xs, by the way, are off the board. John Bell was the last one to lose it. And somehow, I think we had a couples quarrel over here. It's Benke and Laurent gonna make contact. Whoa, with a swerving Duvendak. Oh my goodness. We'll go back up here to the front. As your leader, Russ Hancock, 13 seconds. Well, let me get back to live. 13 seconds ahead of John Bell in his pack. They would love for one more green flag pit stop. Now, Hancock coming up on Brianna Laurent. Duvendak now gets a meatball flag, and he is out of fast repairs. So any hope of catching anyone, well, may be gone. As you can see, that front group now gets a little bit bigger. John Bell and crew, they just continue to lose time. As Russell Hancock surrounded by 5 lap cars who are making his group faster than the guys on the lead lap. As finally, we can stop counting up and count down. 35 to go here at Bumpy Daytona. This group on an 11-lap stint. Duvendak on his way back out. So interesting meatball flag. Had no contact on that meatball. He still sits at a 4X. If you're Russ Hancock, you don't want to race these guys at all. You'll let them all in front of you. You don't care. They all still remain a lap down or more. Hancock just wants to keep it safe, as he knows he is driving away from that second pack. And if you're Russ, you are in fuel consumption mode, or save mode, not consumption, fuel save mode, hoping John Bell and company have to pit before you. And can you put the entire field a lap down? We'll find out. As DJ Madish back out on track. He's going to keep it high. Madish looking to catch the draft in 343. And the yellow is out. Carl Lingle and Ambrose Knievel making contact. And if you're Russ Hancock, you did not want to see that. And the caution is out. With 32 to go, we'll head to commercial.
We are the place where the toughest drivers will come to race from far and wide. But just who are we? We are the Pit Stall Racing Series.
Now, with all that chaos, Poston, Wilder, Brianna Laurent, Ethan Horse, 1 lap down. They're going to be competing for a lucky dog opportunity. If you're Hancock, man, you are not happy. You were out there all by your lonesome, and you were running away with this thing. Now we're going to rack and stack, put it all together. And going to bring a very good opportunity for yellows just to continue to breed yellows. And nobody wants to see that, especially with every playoff driver right now at least 1 lap down. We are back to green flag racing. We'll bring it back to the big screen. John Bell, Russell Hancock out in front. Russ on the bottom with Osborne. Bell up top with Len McNeese. And we may get some new blood up here for interviews if this continues. You can see Holloway and Poston. They're a couple laps down. They're already making their way back up to the front. Poston going with them. They link back up. Oh, John Bell and Hancock almost come together and make contact. Bell going to lead that lap. He is going to come to the bottom as Hancock's going to go to the top. He's going to get with his teammates. He's going to have to try to get control of his car now as he gets to the bumper of Len McNeese. McNeese and John Bell, row 1. Osborne and Hancock now row 2. Looks like DJ Madish up high. He's trying to make his way to the back. Is his night pretty much over? He's just out here turning laps. He is going to file all the way to the back. Don't believe they're going to have enough gas. Will need to at least have a quick top off. And if you're Hancock, you may be talking to your teammates about as soon as we get the green light, let's pit and go. We'll top off. Try to separate ourselves. Maybe go that extra lap for Poston. As we saw earlier, the 3 Candy Shack able to work very well together and just stay out in front. Right now, John Bell leading some more laps. He's got Jeremy Osborne doing the pushing. Looks like, well, Dubendak and Lingle off pace. DJ Madish now off pace as he's dropped to the back. Looks like Tommy Cook's night, it's over. As he's been sitting in pit road for, about 27 minutes. Eddie Morris at 21 minutes. So 18 remain in the race. Now Wilder up front. Remember, he's racing Todd Poston for a lucky dog. Poston and Holloway at the very back. Oh, we're going to get another wreck here. That's, ooh, will we caution? I don't know. They're slowing it down. They're checking it up. And caution does come out as major damage taken. Len McNeese and Miz make contact. Russell Hancock involved this time. Wilder took a little bit of damage, not much. Nathan Aldrich took some damage. Caputa looks to have gotten a meatball, and Len McNeese. As you can see the bump on Caputa right there. The Wonder Bread 15 splitting two cars, and the hood's going to come off. As Len McNeese then gets a black flag. And Maeve just coming to the pits super hot. And with 23 laps to go, John Bell, Jeremy Osborne, and Matt Benke, your leaders. right, finally, we have some playoff drivers back on the lead lap. Todd Poston and Sean Wilder both make their way back around. Brianna Loren, the only driver 1 lap down. Somehow the 99. He looks drunk out there, but he's hanging tough. Just taking EOLs left and right. As we await the pace car to go away, we will have 20 laps to go. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. It's been a long one, but still just under 90 minutes of racing, 20 laps to go. Osborne and John Bell going side by side. Miz, Benke, the pushers, followed by Hancock and Caputa in row 3. John Bell now going to drop down from the high line. He's going to get in front of Jeremy Osborne. Miz going to be the first car on the outside. He's going to have Russell Hancock with him. Almost all fast repairs have been used. Looks like John Bell, Matt Benke, and Sean Wilder somehow hanging on to his fast repair. Brianna Loren, Ambrose Knievel. DJ Maddish, who opted to just fix all his. Well, right now, Spence, you've got Octane out in front with John Bell. Hopefully everything's all right with the fam and it's good times. But always got to put family before sim racing. As the top 5 now staying single file. Wilder has climbed his way to 7th. Poston 10th. Everybody should have the gas. Looks like Poston, though, on a 13-lap stint, took the wave around, stayed out to get back on the lead lap. May have been a risk, as he might have to pit again. It'll put him right at 31 laps. As these guys would love to finish this thing with one long run. It's Superspeedway racing, so the odds are against it. Especially the way things have been tonight. but they have made it to the teens. Bell inside, Miz on the outside. Sean Wilder has moved into the top 5. Poston still remains at 10th. Osborne doing a really good job keeping John Bell out in front. That back line starting to fall behind as Osborne broke loose a little bit. Maybe caught a little air from Benke coming up behind him in the turn. Ambrose and Duvendak have made contact. Ambrose to the pits. And almost looks like Ambrose just kind of checks up. John Bell out in front of a very long single file line. Bell, Osborne, Benke, Caputa, Aldrich, Miz, McNeese, Wilder, Hancock, Poston. And you know Poston is in fuel save mode, as he is on an 18-lap stint, praying for a caution. You can tell by this long single file, they're going to be close on gas. Todd Poston, Holloway, enter the pits together. And we're going to have one going through the grass. Caputa, Gibson, and Aldrich, all with a 1X. Somebody's cutting through the grass. And that looked to be Dalton Gibson. But we stay green. Poston trying to stay on to the lead lap. Poston would love to see a caution. He knows half the field would go in and pit and allow him to get to the front. He is currently 40 seconds back as the field is catching up quickly on him. Lingle and Ambrose enter the pits. Under 10. Saxton, McNeese, Bell, your top three. Saxton and McNeese coming on that outside. Bell on the bottom. Looks like Laurent went into the pits. Ethan Horse has gone into the pits. Dalton Gibson into the pits. Saxton going to drop to the bottom. He's going to try to get in front of John Bell. These guys have 8 laps to go here on the back stretch. On a 13-lap stint for McNeese and Saxton. They should have the gas. Poston still hanging on, is not down a lap. Praying for the yellow flag to come out. Remember, a caution can only come out now if iRacing throws it. As Len McNeese leads the pack, Brad Saxton doing the pushing. And 5 laps to go. Poston hanging on to that 11th position. And just an insight, we'll put it up there. There's Todd Poston in the corner. The playoff driver trying to stay on the lead lap, currently 11th. You can see the pack closing in behind him. But Poston does have some drivers. And they're getting caught. As Len McNeese working his way around him now. That's going to put Poston a lap down. Reese is going to get turned. He's going to come back up. Will the caution fly? These guys are off track. Miz and Aldrich, now your leaders. Jeremy Osborne in third. Matt Benke fourth. Benke looking to try to run down Osborne. Osborne looking to catch the draft of Nathan Aldrich. With 2 laps to go. And I told you the caution can only come out now. The rule was changed halfway through the season after cautions had to come out with 10 to go. So they changed it to a caution can only be thrown by iRacing with under 10 laps. And iRacing does not throw it as everybody gets off the track. Ubendak just Sunday driving on the bottom. And the white flag coming out for Jason Miz and Nathan Aldrich. You can see Osborne behind him. Osborne 1.4 back. As they come to the line, Aldrich looking for the pass on the inside. Oh, they're going to bump, and this is going to be close. Nathan Aldrich going to take the win over Jason Miz by 4 thousandths of a second. 4 thousandths of a second separate Nathan Aldrich and Jason Miz. Let's go back. See if we can find this. Oof, it's going to be close. Try to slow this bad boy down. And we'll do a little side by side, just takes it from Jason Miz. Well, it wasn't the most fun race. Definitely some chaos. Playoff drivers. Well, where'd they finish? That's the question, right? That's going to be what we need to answer, especially with next week going to be an elimination race. It looks like Wilder finishes 7th. Poston 9th. Holloway 14th. Williamson 15th. Lingle 16. Duvendak 18. Cook 20th. Tyler Hurt did not show. So, woof. That's some chaotic racing. And, oh, we already got 2 of them in there. Let me see if I can find Mr. Matt Benke. Who knows where he's at? Unmute these mics. Oh, man. Oh, he's already up here. Look at that.
Hey, got
Mr. Benke, guy in the booth. Got a copy.
what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? Able to get it done with a top 3 finish. Survive with your fast repair, which is an incredible feat on tonight. And you were up there for a little bit, a bunch of high octane running around you, and you were just able to bring home a podium, man. How we feeling after tonight?
My God, after having to start in the back and finishing here, all these high octane guys are just absolutely amazing to work with. I mean, I walked in, 2 races before the playoffs, and now to actually get here is absolutely amazing.
Well, man, it was definitely a show going on, and tonight was definitely going to be survival of the fittest. And, man, you were able to get it done. Looks like your teammate, old John Bell, he was up there going for a win and just takes the last-second wreck with 3 laps to go. You took advantage of it. You were able to, surprisingly, I thought Jeremy Osborne was going to be able to hold you off, but you were able to get past him. Jason Miz and Aldrich take the win, man.
Yeah, so as far as getting around that 41, I have everybody. Holloway is an amazing person. He really helped me get around him. I mean, he let me go, and that gave me the run on him to get around him on the last lap there. That was amazing.
Well, man, sometimes that's what you need. And Holloway's definitely going to give you the room, especially being 7 laps down. Man, heck of a job, and congratulations on your first podium finish. Before I let you get out of here, though, you know how we like to finish it, man. I always leave it off with the floor is yours.
Yeah, thanks. So I would like to thank Noma TV, Genesis Aviation, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Off-Grid Landscaping, unofficially Amtrak. Great company in my opinion. And Bree, she brought me in here, begged me to come race with her. So, yeah.
Well, I got to give you the one correction. I'm not Richard in the booth. I'm Guy in the booth. Richard does Noma TV. I have SCSRA. But,
yeah, I spent a lot of time with Richard.
Man, so do I. And we work well together, me and Richard. But, man, heck of a job tonight. Congratulations, and hope to see more of you up here in the podium.
Yeah, me too.
All right, buddy. Well, next week should be a little easier. We head to Talladega, so we will catch you next week.
All right, see ya.
Jason Miz, Guy in the booth, to get a copy.
Yes, I do. How's it going?
Man, able to survive that big wreck with Mr. Aldrich with you. Man, tell me about that last lap. You had to have known he was going to go for the inside pass, and you almost were able to hold off. How you feeling after that?
Yeah, I made one too many moves. Should have faked to the outside and stayed low. I think I would have had a better shot of being there. But, live and learn.
That's it.
Still a good race, and Nate and I race a lot together, so it's good to see him get a win.
Yeah, and gave you that friendly little door going to the line as you guys were dooring across, man. Able to.
Oh no, I yelled at him and hit him.
What was it? 400ths of a second, or 4,000ths of a second separated you guys at the line. So he barely got that splitter across that line first, man. It was a sloppy race, man, but a good finish. So congratulations on taking second tonight. I know you haven't ran too much over here, but we're glad to have you over here running. We know we came over with Mr. JETS Schroeder, but I don't even know where he's at tonight. Probably watching Jets reruns from when they were good. But
I don't think they have video of that. That's been so long.
They got to go back to Broadway, Joe. It's like black and white film.
Yeah. Long before my time.
Yeah, mine too. But, man, congratulations. Next week should be a little better. We head back to Talladega before, I believe it's going to be back-to-back Talladega.
Love Talladega.
Well, you're going to get back-to-back of it.
Thank you for everything you do for the league.
Well, I appreciate it, and we will catch you next week at Talladega.
Yes, sir.
And Jason Miz takes home second. And our winner by 4,000ths of a second, Nate Aldrich, welcome to the booth.
Howdy.
Man, I heard you're getting yelled at down there by Miz.
Nah.
He said he did one too many moves. And you were just able to get him on the inside, man. How you feeling after tonight?
To be honest, I was set to push him to the win till the last wreck. They all wrecked, and I was like, it's the two of us. I'm taking it.
That's it. You had the two of you, and I believe Benke finished a second behind, so the next two drivers were over a second behind. It was definitely going to be a drag race for you two.
Yeah, I do want to apologize to Dalton, though. I know when we were all running single file, there was a checkup, and I got into him and punted him. I'm very sorry for that one.
Well, and I'm sure he will definitely accept the apology. I'm pretty sure there was punting all over the track tonight. Playoff drivers all over the place. But man, glad to see you come over and you guys running these last couple races with us. It's definitely been enjoyable. Knew you were going to be up here eventually. You've been close here and there each week, but you're finally able to take home a win, man. So congratulations. Before I let you get out of here, though, we're going to give you the opportunity to shout out your thank yous and what you got.
Andrew Schroeder for showing me to the league. Duvey for putting the league on. I think that's all I really got for the night. Miz for sticking with me at the end there.
That's it. Miz not dooring back too hard. So, all right, bud. Well, we head to Talladega next week. I'll let you get out of here, and we'll see you for the elimination race for the round of 8.
Thank you.
Nate Aldrich, tonight's winner. It was a sloppy one. Playoff drivers. They're not going to lose too much ground. They're not going to gain too much ground. Only 2 finish on. Nope, 1 finishes on the lead lap, and that's Sean Wilder, who was involved in the first 2 wrecks. Able to battle his way all the way back. That's going to be it from me tonight. SCSRA Wednesday. Well, that's going to be a fun one. I don't know how we're going to do it. You saw Duvendak having a little bit of problems tonight. He won't have those problems come Wednesday. He'll be using my rig. I'll be moving on over and getting everything situated for broadcasting. We're both going to be broadcasting from the same room, so I don't know how that one's going to work. We're going to have conversations looking at each other. It's going to be interesting. But the Dev Sports Cards Next Gen Series heads to Las Vegas. So, in case you were wondering, it's championship week, and Tony Starch is ready to put on his party hat, as we will declare, could it be a repeat champion? Could it be a skip-a-year champion? Those 2 guys are up there. I'm going to say the David versus Goliath. You've got 2 veteran previous champions, Eddie Morris, Devin Bucciano, versus 2 rookies, Sharn Hill, Rob Duvendak. Who's going to win it all? Tune in Wednesday night for the Las Vegas Viva Las Championship. So, brought to you by Tony Starch. It's going to be a good time. That's going to be it from me, and appreciate everybody tuning in. We will catch y'all Wednesday night. Have a good night.